Hey, I'm sitting here in a new cardiac doctor's office. He's in an emergency surgery, so I'm waiting to see what's next for me. Beautiful building. It's another north side with a different location. You guys like these earrings? I'll be pulling out the earrings. It's from my old stash, 20, 30 years ago, maybe 40. They're enamel. They're gorgeous. Anyway, I'm waiting. You're so sweet here. She offered me a cup of coffee. I got my coffee. I'm just chilling. All right. All is well, guys. I'm not going to worry. No worry, no fret. All is well. I'm going to do what I have to do and keep moving. All right. I'll catch you guys up later. Hey, guys. How's everybody doing? I hope you had a wonderful and happy Thanksgiving, that you loved on somebody, that you enjoyed your family, your friends, your meal. I enjoyed all of the above. I enjoyed all of the above. I know I was supposed to come to you on Wednesday after the doctor's appointment. I was in a little shock. And I said, hey, that's not courteous of me to go online when I'm feeling like this. Let people enjoy their Thanksgiving and their holiday. And those of you who really care about me, and there's so many of you that do, I feel the same way about you. But I didn't want to be, I just didn't want that hanging over me on Thanksgiving Day. But anyway, my health journey with my heart has been long. It really has. My health journey with my heart has been long. It started at 5 years old at rheumatic heart disease, rheumatic fever. I remember being in the hospital as a kid with heart problems. And you said, Miss Pat, how you let yourself get obese when you know you got heart problems? Obesity is not always about the food. It's about covering up something that you use food as a drug for. But anyway, I remember having heart disease as a child. I remember taking medication as a child all the way through my teen years, early adult. I remember the heart murmurs. I remember that they would come, they would go. I remember being told, even as a young age, that I wouldn't make it to C30. Isn't that something? A doctor actually told me that you probably won't make it to C30. Well, here I am, over twice that age, so God's been good to me. And nobody can determine when it's time to go but Him. But anyway, the problem I'm going through right now is, it started 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I had cancer. I had cancer of my thymus gland. Super rare. Not very many people in the world ever have it. But anyway, my thymus gland, the cancer was sitting right in between my heart and my lungs, right in the center of my chest. The only way to get to it was straight down the middle, like an open heart surgery. That was almost 10 years ago, because it was 2015. It's about to be 2025. So I had that surgery. It was very successful. As a matter of fact, it was so successful that I definitely give the doctor credit, and God, of course, for bringing me through it, because I was 402 pounds on the day of that surgery, and I'm still here. But it was a very successful surgery. Afterwards, because there's little lymph nodes and cancer cells still there. You can't see everything. You can't get it all. To make sure that you get it all, he suggested, and as a group, this was the right thing to do, is to have radiation. Radiation to the chest. There's only a couple of cancers that have radiation directly to the chest. And there's all kinds of, things that could happen down the road. But I'm told that at the time. I'm signing paperwork at the time. But of course, I'm going to go for it. You can do this radiation and live. Or you can not, and maybe this cancer spreads because we got what we saw, but there's still things that we can't see. I'm going to have the radiation. And as you see, 10 years later, I'm still here, so that worked. It also worked in the fact that Radiation does damage when it's directly to your chest. It does a lot of damage. And 2 years after my cancer surgery and my radiation, I got the benefit of that damage. I had a heart valve that just stopped working. Aortic stenosis, I think is what it's called. So I ended up having a heart valve replacement. And they couldn't do it through the chest again. They didn't want to because, like, I just had that 2 years prior. So I had what's called a TAVR procedure, where they went through the artery, through the groin. And it was very successful. At the time, I think that was a relatively new procedure. Not many they do here. But the little young doc I had, I called him Doogie Howser, because he was so young, but he was so professional and so good. People came from all over the world to get that surgery from him. But anyway, I did well with that surgery. I was 387 pounds on the day of that surgery. But I survived and I'm here. So that was 2 years after the radiation. And I said, okay, they told me some things would happen. It happened. I'm going to move on. I'm going to keep going. I continue with my life, continue playing up and down with this weight, not dealing with the root causes. And then I got to a point where I just said, okay, you know what? The doctor talked to me, and then my heart doctor finally said, you know, those valves don't last forever. You'll probably have to have another one before your end of your lifespan. Are you going to be 400 pounds when you have that one also? Made me think. So I said, I got to fight. I got to fight. I got to fight to get this together. And that's when I went in the end of 2022. And I said, I got to do whatever I got to do. There won't be any weight loss surgery. There won't be any pills. I didn't know about the shots at the time, but I didn't do any shots, any medication. So I got to seriously change my mindset, change what I eat, change my diet. I got to move my body that hadn't been moved in years. One of them things, too, as a child growing up or as a young adult growing up with any kind of heart problems, you told back in those days, do little. I had pink slips to get me out of PE classes and out of sports and out of anything, because you don't do that heavy strenuous exercise or anything, you know. But now we know that's not the right approach you want to take. But anyway, I didn't strengthen my heart, I didn't strengthen my lungs, I didn't do any of those things. I just became a little lazy bum, didn't move my body at all. And it got to a point now where 2022 I decided I was going to do what I needed to do. My body was all locked up. You guys seen the videos. I could hardly move. I could hardly do anything, but I did it. I came through it, and I've lost over 145 pounds because of it. This last week and a half, it ain't been pretty. Probably I don't know how many pounds I put back on, but we ain't gonna talk about that right now because I got to get that back off too. But anyway, I did what I needed to do. And the doctor that I saw on Wednesday was very pleased with my progress from looking at the report of where I was and where I started from. So I'm happy about it too. I am. I'm pleased with myself, even though I know I got to keep going, even though I know I should be further. I'm fighting, Nick. I'm fighting. Anyway, to get to the point, he said some things and I came home and looked it up too. You know me and Google. But radiation can cause damage to the chest years later, decades later down the road. And that's what has happened to me. I would be exercising and just having a good old time, you know, me and my headphones and my music, and my chest would just start hurting. I would have problems breathing. But I just thought it's because I did this basically all my life that I'm finally starting to exercise, and it's just hard. You know, it's hard for my lungs, hard for my heart. But it started to get progressively worse. It got to a point where I would go in the grocery store and I would start walking, just be walking around, and it's like a right to the chest. I don't know. After a couple of times, even the last time I called my family and said, I'm calling 911. I'm not sure what's going on. Did I call 911? No. I sit down for a second in the bathroom, try to wait till it passed, and knew something was wrong, but I just didn't want to go down that route of finding out what it was. So anyway, I finally called my heart doctor. You know, I went in to see her, He ended up in the hospital because the EKG was just horrible. Went to cath because they said, okay, you got a blockage. We know that. Let's go in here and get this. When he got in and he saw the damage, he just backed out. He backed out and said, no, this is nothing that we can handle with a single stent. So we're going to send you to this heart surgeon specialist and see what he recommends. And after seeing him on Wednesday and all the tests and all the things that I had to do and looking at the pictures and everything else, my heart is not just from high cholesterol or blockages or whatever. The arteries are deformed looking. They're not even sitting up like they're supposed to sit anymore. They're just messed up. It is like they've been burned or something, because basically they have. But anyway, stents don't work. This Pat got to have a triple bypass. It's going to be an open heart surgery. Yeah. The only thing, you know what? The thing about it is, I somewhat know what it requires because I already had that open chest surgery before. Even though to have it again, I'm not looking forward to it. I know I can survive it. I know I can survive it. And then he said, and then I Googled it. The success rate now for open heart surgery is like 98.5%. You know, so it's survivable. It's just going through it. It's definitely pain. It's definitely agony. But it's survivable. It saves your life. And this is what I tell you it takes now to save my life, then I got to do it. I'm going to go for it. So I will be having open heart surgery, I think, by the end of the year. I had to schedule it. I still got tests to do. I still got some things I got to do to get ready for it and get on his schedule, because he's the best of the best of the best. It's still a Northside Cardiology facility, just a different location, but he's the best. He said he's done over 12,000 of these procedures. 12,000 heart surgeries. There's a lot of us out here with some heart issues. Guys, make sure you check your heart. Make sure you check your body. Make sure you have your physicals. Make sure you stay on top of your health. Don't let it get to the point where you're walking around and things just happen. Take care of yourself. Morbid obesity played a part too in that. You know, it could have not been as bad as it is right now if I had been in better health. But the thing is that I'm in better health than I was the first time, so that's a blessing. My lungs are still strong. Everything is still working in the right direction, going in the right direction it's supposed to be going in. And the valve that they replaced is still good. Isn't that something? The valve is fine. From the looks of the valve is working, doing its job. It's the arteries now that took the hit. So this is the last hit that's going to be from this radiation. This radiation saved my life, and I'm so happy and blessed because it's been 10 years and there's been no return of the cancer. It's not coming back. But now I got to deal with the repercussions of what it did to my heart from radiation directly to the chest and being obese and other things. But anyway, I want to come tell you guys, I'm not scared. I mean, I'm perplexed. I'm a little overwhelmed, but I'm not fearful. I've done it before. I've survived it before. I'm going to survive it this time. Just nobody wants to go through it, but you have to do what you have to do. So this is what I have to do. I'm going to try to be working on my health until the point that I have the surgery. I still got some weight I want to lose before I get there. You know, it makes you anxious to exercise now because you don't want to get to the point of exertion. I got the little nitro pills that you put under your tongue. It's the first time in life I ever had those. So, and I got different medications. So I'm anxious, but I appreciate your prayers. I appreciate your concern. I appreciate your continued prayers from now until I have it and afterwards. But we gonna make it. We gonna make it. I'm gonna do what I need to do because that's what I do. But please, guys, please take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Obesity, morbid obesity, not taking care of your health. Even if you're not obese, you can still not take care of your health. Because I saw some people in that doctor's office the other day that wasn't obese, but they smoked maybe for a lifetime, or they did other things for a lifetime that led them in a direction to get bad health. Take care of yourself. It's hard and it's expensive to get back from bad health. Anyway, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to hold you. I just want to come tell you. That's where it led. That's where it led. Somewhere I never wanted to go again, but that's where it led. But it's been a lifetime. It's been a lifelong battle of me and this heart. And God brought me through. And if He's going to bring me through again. He's going to bring me through again. That's all I got to say. He will bring me through again. I'm going to do what I need to do. I'll keep coming with you. Trying to bring some exercise videos. Showing you what I eat to really try to pull my health together. Stand on my nutritional journey with my vitamins and minerals and my supplements. And just doing what I needed to do. But I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Continue to be blessed. Enjoy your Black Friday shopping. Don't get in debt. Don't get in debt. You don't need no extra stress. I'm not going to do that. You don't need the extra stress, so don't get in debt about it. But enjoy yourself. And I look forward to the holidays with you. And we just go forward from there. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Pat. Getting back to Pat. Getting back to health. Getting back to wealth. Getting back to self. Weight loss journey. To come back from morbid obesity. Super morbid obesity is what they call it. When you're over 400 pounds, it's super morbid obesity. I'm still morbidly obese, but I'm not where I used to be. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm not where I used to be. But I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. So if you like a positive atmosphere or a truthful atmosphere, or the up and downs of losing weight or trying to get your life together, hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe. Come back and join us. We love each other over here. We're so positive. We keep each other on the right track. At least we try to. Some of us are hard-headed like Miss Pat, but we try. But come back and join us. We love to have you. As I continue on this journey, on this health victory, I would love to see you. So anyway, I will talk to you guys in a few days. There's nothing else to say at this point. Comment. Just be with me. Be with me. As long as I know you guys are with me, I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be okay. See you next time.